In at number 10, we have got the Lewis gun from the support class. This is a notorious weapon because it has 97 rounds, which if you exclude the MMGs, it has the highest magazine ammo capacity out of all other guns in the game, which you can actually run around, run and gun with and aim down your sights. It has a good damage model, it has clean sights and clear sights when you're using the iron sights as you can see on screen, as well as even including the 3x scope. Recoil can be tricky, but as you learn and use the gun more often and you are able to manage this, when you factor in you have 97 rounds, then the kill potential per magazine for this weapon is one of the highest in the game. In at number 9, we have got the M1A1 Carbine, or Carbine, however you want to say it, from the Assault class. This is a semi-automatic assault rifle, and it has 31 rounds when you choose the higher magazine capacity specialization, so it's up there with all the other semi-automatic rifles in the game for having the highest ammo capacities. All round, it's a genuinely really good gun. It has a fast reload time, minimal recoil, it's got a great 3x scope, it's got one of, if not the cleanest iron sights in the game. And, you know, that is basically why this gun, with all those different factors, is going to be one of the main guns, perhaps alongside the Lewis gun, which we just covered, as being basically the main hackers or rapid-fire users' go-to weapon. Now, if this gun was full auto, factoring in all the other benefits of this weapon, it would probably be one of the most meta and best guns in Battlefield 5. That said, it has got no sort of limit on the fire rate you can put through it. If you've got a fast trigger finger, you can fire this as fast as you possibly can, and this just makes it an all-round unstoppable gun. In at number 9, we have got the Type 99 Arisaka bolt-action sniper rifle from the Scout class. This is in my list because it has, and as you can see on screen, one of the cleanest and best 3x scopes out of all the snipers or even all weapons in the game. A lot of people compare this gun to the Gewehr M95, which has a similar damage model. However, the 3x scope on there has a thicker post, is more zoomed in, and is not as accurate in my opinion. The damage model of this gun is very good. Within 30 meters, you can hit up to 80 damage, which allows you to hit instant kill shots on the body for any enemy which is damaged, as well as any enemies who push you. You can very easily hit a body shot and switch to your pistol, whether it's a revolver or a normal sidearm, and just hit one bullet and finish off the kill. Whereas normally with other bolt action weapons, then you will only do maybe 50 to 60 damage, and you will need to hit 2 or 3 bullets to be able to finish off the kill. So very useful there. As well as the lowest possible damage of the gun being 66 from 30 meters and beyond, which again is still really good and really high. It has a quick fire rate, it's got a fast velocity up there, only behind the Kar 98 and the Krag. It doesn't block the reload with the 3x scope, so you're able to reload 5-round stripper clips rather than individual bullets. And overall, with the Sakura and Gold skin combination, it's probably one of, if not the best looking guns in the game. In at number 7, we have another weapon from the Scout class, and that is going to be the Kar 98K, my personal favourite and most used weapon in all of Battlefield 5. Like the Arisaka, which I said, in my opinion, has the best 3x scope in the game, as well, in my opinion, the Kar 98K has the best 6x scope in the game. It features a very thin post, which means at those longer range targets, you're not going to have a thick post on the, on the sight, on the scope, which is blocking the enemy or the head of the enemy which you're aiming at, and therefore reduces your accuracy. And although this gun doesn't have the best damage model, it doesn't have the best fire rate, and it doesn't have, the highest ammo capacity out of all the other snipers in the game. However, this one feature and the biggest benefit of this gun, which trumps all other bolt action weapons in the game for me, that is going to be the stability of the scope, which allows you to maintain an incredibly high accuracy. The scope is so stable, you do not even need to hold your breath when using this gun, which again, you don't need to grip the controller as hard to be able to try and aim at targets every time you aim in. And that stability of the scope reduces the blur effect when you're moving around, which allows you to maintain being a hard to hit and moving target while still being able to be accurate at everything you're shooting at. In at number 6, we have the Sten from the medic class. This is going to be, I guess, the default weapon that anybody uses or unlocks straight away when they start the game. And this is going to be one of the best guns in the game, in my opinion, because it's just all round good in every single area, every single metric, however you want to class it. The weapon comes in with a standard 30 round magazine, or 32 rounds to be more precise, as you can see there on screen, which yes is going to be less than the Sumi, Tommy gun and Type 2A, which are going to be able to have up to 50 rounds. However, these are 50 round magazine option weapons, which have a faster fire rate and therefore a lower accuracy. When you factor this accuracy in, and the accuracy of this gun being extremely good, because it also has minimal and super low recoil, which you don't have to pull down or to the side horizontally, which is very hard to combat, then therefore the actual kill potential of this gun with 30 rounds is as high, or if not even better, than those other 50 round weapons. The gun also has a standard quick reload time. It's got great reflex sight as well as iron sight options, because you can change the muzzle, which has different muzzle options which will affect the iron sight which you go with. And all round it's just a steady gun that is good in every single department. And I'd say its other super strong factor because of this, because it doesn't have much recoil and because it's obviously got a slower fire rate, is you can maintain a very good accuracy in full auto or in semi-auto and tap firing it, to be able to make it one of the best long-range SMG options in the game as well. In at number 5, we have got the M3 grease gun from the medic class. It's going to be a fan favourite and very unique weapon, because it's one of the only guns you can use, thanks to the specialisation, to be able to equip and put on a suppressor, or of course, as I'm using here, without a suppressor. Now this gun would make the top 10 list for me, even without a suppressor, because that's my preferred way to go and use it. I want people to hear me, I want people to know where I am, so they'll run to me, and of course, effectively bring more kills to me. However, the biggest benefit that people see with this weapon is the suppressor, and that is because it removes the hit indicator and red icon which flashes up on your screen when you get hit. As a result, enemies take an extra second, sometimes even an extra few seconds, to see where they're getting shot from, which for you, even though you have a slow fire rate weapon, is more than enough time to be able to get kills on those enemies, and it makes it probably one of the best guns to go on flanks with, because enemies take ages to hear it and to turn around when they know where they're getting hit from. It packs a punch with great damage to counter the fact it has a slower fire rate, it has a good mag size and a good reload time. In at number 4, we have got the Jungle Carbine bolt action weapon from the medic class. It's going to have 10 rounds, being the joint highest ammo capacity out of all the bolt action weapons in the game, alongside the Lee Enfield. It's going to have the fastest fire rate out of any bolt action weapon, having 88, moving up to 99 with the faster fire rate specialization. It's also got, like the Arisaka, one of the cleanest 3x scopes in the game, which again doesn't block the where you're putting in ammo to the gun, so you don't have to reload individual bullets. You can reload 5-round stripper clips. It's got a headshot range up to 100 meters with a very good bullet velocity. In at number 3, we have the Gewehr 43 semi-automatic assault rifle, which is the best semi-automatic assault rifle in the game in my opinion. It's got a great damage model with 3 body shots to get a kill up to 75 meters, as well as having the potential to have a 1 body shot as well as 1 headshot kill potential in those close to medium ranges. Given the vertical recoil which kicks up slightly on this weapon, it's therefore perfect when you aim for the chest and the second shot bounces up onto the head. It has a good bullet velocity coming in at 860 meters a second, so it's up there with the fastest bullet velocity semi-auto rifle of the Carbine. It has a good reload time, thankfully being able to have detachable magazines as a specialization option, which a lot of other semi-auto weapons such as the Johnson and the Carbine do not have. Again, good rate of fire. It's got a clean 3x scope with a very defined post, as you can see, and all around it's just a very reliable gun. In at number 2, we have the Sturm Ruger 1.5, coming in as one of the fastest fire rate assault rifles in the game, Of course, alongside the M1907 SF and the M2 Carbine. However, having advantages over these weapons in the fact that it has a 30 round magazine compared to the 20 of the M1907 SF, as well as having a much better damage model compared to the M2 Carbine, which of course is shooting carbine pistol rounds. It does have a slight kick to the recoil, however nothing that is not easily manageable by simply pulling down very minimally against that recoil on your right thumbstick. It's got a clean reflex sight, a clean 3x scope, it's got a good reload time, and its overall probably key and best specialization, which a lot of aggressive players value, is going to be the lightened stock, which allows you to be able to strafe side to side while running and gunning, which is very valuable on an assault class where you do not have med pouches to be able to constantly heal up, which allows this gun to compete aggressively against the medic class. In at number 1, we have got the most meta and overpowered gun in Battlefield 5, and that of course is going to be the CK383. Now if we can look past the recoil, which some people do struggle with, you can pretty much see everything else about the gun is extremely overpowered. Reload time is extremely good at just 2.1 seconds, dropping below 2 seconds when using the fast reload specialization. Using the fast fire rate option gives it one of the best fire rates in the game, which is again is extremely hard to compete against. Other specializations, such as the lightened stock and quick aim, make it one of the best aggressive guns to go with in the game, being able to strafe side to side and aim in first when running into gunfights, when running and gunning. And other key benefits include being able to have the semi-automatic option to make tap fire really good. It has a bipod, which again, when combining that with a head glitch behind a box, makes this gun formidable, as well as the slow fire rate option, which I've not even mentioned on this gun, makes it, or is, the most accurate and low recoil gun in all of Battlefield 5. So even that is a crazily good option and way to go with this gun. Thank you very much for watching, smash a like, and see you on the next one.